Welcome to this video on the evolution of street art from the 1800s onward, although the first recorded street art was in London around 1890. The 1980s. Street art began as graffiti tags in the lower classes, which quickly spread to the middle classes. It was mainly used to establish a rebellious point, but was not received well. There were not a lot of prominent artists from the 1980s, but areas like Manhattan had some gang-related street art. There was also subway art, in which whole carriages were painted. The graffiti art boom of the early 1990s, street art was becoming less defined as graffiti and more praised, taking up greater and more prominent areas. René Mancado's I Am the Best Artist. After pursuing life as an artist with minimal training and little success, he decided to paint a large mural stating that he was the best artist. The statement attracted plenty of media and legal attention and was an example of public street art. The 2000s. Street art is becoming more recognized for its interpretive and striking style, and the industry has become worth millions of dollars, with the art beginning to become sellable. This festival street art was created alongside facades and perimeter walls of neoclassical and post-industrial buildings along Amour Street for the 2004 Olympics, and is an example of commercial contracting of street art. The 2010s. Street art has become even more of its own style, and has branched into painting, sculpting and acting, with synonymous artists making the news. Mobile Lovers by Banksy, an English-based graffiti artist, political activist and film director. He is possibly the most well-known street artist despite his iconic hidden image and paintings in uncommissioned areas. This piece of work, Mobile Lovers, depicting a parody of a loving couple, was donated to a nightclub and reached a price of £403,000. His work has a strong political message and incorporates the texture of the street into a lot of his work. Thank you for listening. We hope you will better understand street art and ask you to look out for it, especially in urban and built-up areas.